Hi, the SI meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Wednesday, June 11th. Unsettled weather conditions continue here in the Mid-Atlantic region. Some shower activity right now across portions of Pennsylvania, moving to the north and east. Some heavier rainfall headed for the Delmarva Peninsula. Those areas of showers and thunderstorms will move to the north and east. It'll become mainly rain-free for the late morning and afternoon hours. However, a shower or a thunderstorm can certainly pop up at just about any time over the rest of the afternoon here in the Mid-Atlantic region. The threat for heavy rain actually increases on Thursday, later Thursday and Friday, as we deal with yet a couple more frontal system. A cool front finally sweeps all of this off the East Coast by the early part of the weekend. Once again, it looks like the timing may be just right for the Mid-Atlantic region to experience nice weekend weather with lowering humidity values. And then once again, as has been the pattern, it'll likely become unsettled again as we evolve into the early part of next week. Well, here's the latest radar loop. Heavy rainfall right now headed for the Delmarva Peninsula and then southern part of New Jersey. Over the next 2 or 3 hours or so, they certainly can experience some heavy downpours and a rumble of thunder or two. Some shower activity right now pushing across southeastern Pennsylvania and northeastern Pennsylvania, and that'll continue to move to the north and east. And then we'll get into a pattern with mainly rain-free conditions here for the late morning and afternoon. However, as has been the rule over the last couple of days, a shower or thunderstorm can pop up at just about any time. And over the next 2 or 3 days, any of these showers or thunderstorms can certainly produce a heavy downpour, localized flooding in just a short period of time. And that threat for heavy rain actually increases later Thursday and Friday. Here's the latest infrared satellite imagery loop from the SSEC Wisconsin website. Still a lot of unsettled activity across the Ohio Valley. You can see kind of a swirl in the clouds here. Frontal system draped all the way through the Ohio Valley. All the way back out here in the middle part of the country, there's another cold frontal system causing some clouds and some showers out in that region. This is the cold front that we're waiting for. It pushes to the East Coast by late Friday night time frame, and finally pushes all of this humidity off the East Coast by Saturday. Saturday should be a day featuring lowering humidity values here in the Mid-Atlantic region. Here's the current U.S. surface map, and this frontal system has been just meandering around the Mid-Atlantic region over the last couple of days, keeping our weather unsettled. The frontal system drops all the way from the Ohio Valley to the Gulf of Mexico region. All of this has warm and humid air out ahead of this frontal system here, and low-level southwest winds. This warm and humid air, of course, extends all the way up into the Mid-Atlantic region. Enough clouds will keep temperatures down in the New York City region today. Maybe high temperatures only in the low 70s. With all that cloudiness, it of course prevent any warming up in the New York City region with any kind of a sunshine. Very unlikely later on today, and actually mostly cloudy skies across D.C. and Philadelphia region. It will also hold temperatures down somewhat compared to what they could be if the sun were to break out, but mostly cloudy skies continue through the day here in the Mid-Atlantic region. Here's the frontal system that will finally end all of this. This is the cool front that will cause some heavy rainfall, perhaps some strong thunderstorms late Friday night, but it should sweep off the East Coast by early Saturday, and that'll pave the way for lowering humidity values on Saturday, and it looks like Sunday, Father's Day, should be quite a nice day in the Mid-Atlantic region as well. Well, let's take a look at some computer forecast maps for the upcoming couple of days into the weekend. This is using last night's Zero-Z GFS model run. We'll look at this evening and then 24-hour increments right into the weekend. For this evening, not a heavy amount of precipitation depicted here by the GFS model for the D.C., Philly, and New York City metro region. There certainly can be occasional showers for the next couple of hours in Philadelphia and then in the New York City region. Maybe a pop-up shower or thunderstorm this afternoon, but this afternoon will actually be a little bit more on the rain-free side compared to the past couple of days. Notice just to the south and west, though, some heavier precipitation. That moves in for tomorrow. Let's now jump ahead 24 hours. And here's the forecast map for Thursday evening. Some heavier precipitation amounts depicted here by the GFS model for tomorrow afternoon into the early part of the evening. And again, any individual shower or thunderstorm that forms over the next 2 or 3 days can produce some heavy rainfall in a short period of time. Probably the most rain-free time will occur today as compared to tomorrow and Friday, and certainly there's the threat for some heavy downpours Thursday afternoon and also on Friday as well. In fact, let's now jump ahead to the Friday evening forecast map. And here it is, pretty much a wide band of showers and thunderstorms associated with this frontal system. The cold frontal system that currently is way out over the western half of the nation slides all the way to the east coast, and this position right here by late Friday, kind of enhancing the precipitation possibilities for Friday afternoon. There certainly can be some numerous showers and thunderstorms Friday afternoon into the evening in the I-95 corridor, and some of that rain will be heavy. Notice high pressure, however, over the Great Lakes region, Ohio Valley. Let's now jump ahead 24 hours to Saturday evening. Well, once again, pretty amazingly actually, by Saturday evening, high pressure moves into the Mid-Atlantic region following all that rainfall over the next couple of days. It looks like it'll get out of here in time for another nice weekend. We've been very fortunate here in the Mid-Atlantic region, and it looks like our good fortunes will continue for one more weekend. Certainly heavy rain threat right through Friday evening, lowering humidity on Saturday, a nice day on Sunday, and then once again some activity out here behind all of this. Looks like it'll move back in. The timetable again will be more unsettled weather as we begin the new work week following what looks like another decent weekend here in the Mid-Atlantic region. Stay tuned for the SIWeather.com for any updates later today. I'm meteorologist